This is Tim Albright with AVNation at InfoComm 2017. My buddy, Mr. Brad Grimes from InfoComm.
Thanks, Tim. Glad to be here.
First day, just first few half an hour, minutes.
Yeah.
But this is not your guys' first day. A lot of your team has been here since last Wednesday. Yesterday, you did something, InfoComm did something different. Something you had never done before. You've had training for years and years and years leading up to the actual Expo show. But yesterday, the Tuesday, you had something called Tide.
Yep.
It was an all-day event. I'm going to say TED Talk-like, so not quite hour-long presentations, not 2-hour presentations, but very informative. But the thing that you guys had is you had folks who were not audio-video experts.
Right.
You had storytellers. You had scientists for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I learned that we have more than 5 senses. That was awesome. But it was a big investment, right? It was a big, I'm not going to call it a gamble, but a strategic idea to move us beyond and move AV kind of beyond the boxes.
Yeah.
From your standpoint, or maybe from InfoComm's standpoint, I know it's just happened yesterday, but how do you guys feel it went?
Well, I think it went great. I mean, the feedback we got from people coming out was exceptional. I mean, because it was something that was out of the ordinary for an InfoComm show. It was a different conversation. And it sort of serves us 2 purposes. One is obviously to take the conversation beyond all the amazing technology that's over my shoulder, which is really the foundation of this industry. But we believe, and our board believes, that this industry, we're going to move beyond just the technology. And we're going to start talking about how you use technology to tell stories, to build solutions to our customers' needs. And yesterday at Tide was really, to tell stories. So the content was great, and we got great feedback on the content because it was something InfoComm's never done before. But like you said, we had a bunch of people there who weren't your typical AV professionals. And something we also want to do is we want to grow this market worldwide for audiovisual solutions. And that includes getting people involved that may not necessarily see them as AV integrators or consultants or tech managers, but they use or rely on AV to tell their stories, to solve their problems. And if we can have more of those people under the umbrella of the AV industry, then we think that we're going to grow the market, all over the world to be much bigger.
Well, from my standpoint, in my 2 cents, my experience was great. Right, the sessions were interactive. You actually had breakout sessions.
Yep.
So I actually hope you do it again. I hope it was successful enough that you guys move forward with that. We are standing here as the doors open. There's a lot of boxes back there. A lot of technology, software. How do you guys, as an industry, help the integrators that are here and the consultants and everybody else that's here take the excitement of this show, right, and apply it on Monday morning when they get back in their offices?
Well, obviously it's important to come here and get up to date on all the technology and go through the training and learn the best practices and everything like that. From an InfoComm perspective and a board level perspective from our strategic plan, it's really to start talking in a different way, to start talking about solutions and the outcomes that you can get from AV technology. And that's going to be an evolution, and we don't necessarily think that we're pushing this idea down into the industry. It's going to come from the customer side, right? Our customers are getting more sophisticated. They're putting AV technology into their overall enterprise technology strategies, and they've got a different set of needs. I mean, they want outcomes. They want to know that they're going to be more productive, or they're going to get more sales in their stores from digital signage. And so we need to start talking as an industry about, okay, how do we solve your problems? How do we not just put in the boxes and not just give you the latest technology, which we will do, believe me, but how do we actually solve your particular need? And when we start talking that way, that's what we want people to go home and start doing, is start talking in this solutions-based vernacular, if you will, and that's what's really going to continue to grow the industry.
What are either you, Brad, excited about, somebody who's been in the industry for a while, or what is InfoComm excited about for this show?
For this show, well, obviously, again, it's like a toy store back there for me. I mean, it's the coolest stuff is back there. One of the things that's new on the floor this year is the Immersive Technologies experience. That is something that I actually just came from. This is sort of a augmented reality, virtual reality, commercial applications. It's a demonstration area. It's really great, and it's important, again, to put this kind of technology in the context of solutions. And so that's really important. obviously we've got a million audio demo rooms, which I encourage everybody to spend some time in. And up and down the floor, there's just new technology. Spend some time in the park. We opened up Hall E.
Actual park on the show floor.
There's a park on the show floor with trees and everything. The food truck experience in Las Vegas was so great that we actually brought it onto the show floor. So hang out there, get a cocktail, network with friends. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to see, and I hope everybody paces themselves and gets as much in as they can.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, sir.
Appreciate
it. Brad Grimes from InfoComm.
Thanks,
I'm Tim Albright from AVNation. You can find us at avnation.tv.